What's really holding us back from winning the spiritual war against the world? Could it be that we're too adjacent to the structure of the enemy's warrior? Or perhaps it's the submission of temptation, thinking that the unsaved soul is ignoring us? Could it be that we're too busy looking for the imperfections of one another that we haven't even noticed the addictions of our influences towards the unsaved brother? Perhaps it's the misleading of the man who called himself to preach, manipulating those being counted by the enemy's sleep, by being counted in the enemy's sleep. But how do we know if this man is speaking truth or not? We're not looking in the word for ourselves. We're too busy looking at the new episode of Attack.
So the simple truth is,
We don't evaluate ourselves enough.
trying to play our cards right, but we're too blinded by the darkened figure that attempts to even bluff, and it's surely a misconception. So why they get the speck in our brother's eye when we haven't even considered the plank in our own? The imperfections of two saved brothers are surely not important, but leading the sheep back to his shepherd is surely God's importance.
So the critical question that leads us straight in water is, how do we get back to what's important to our Father? 1, we have to regain our focus that we lost in our brokenness. 2,
To seek inside our hearts to regain our faith when we had lost it on a cloudy day.
3, consider the poor. You have no room for dismissal. Don't forget sin covered you once before, so share the love of Christ shouldn't be an issue.
So, tell me, what's the point of trying to convince a dead man in the casket? Is it the fact that he's too flashy about comfortably laying in his own vomit or making his sexual immorality a habit? The fact that peer pressure is so persuasive that it runs its own interference as a darkened figure behind our ear that whispers, you haven't lived until you experience it. So shall we continue to plant the seed when the soil has already been damaged?
Oh, what a curse when our spirits in the struggle with the spiritual famine, living without the breath of life or the living water. Oh, how we will forever long for the quenching of our thirst, but not seek our Father face the fact that we're living in a time where being saved is not a part of the many. But that doesn't mean that our divine mission is being held in captivity. The entity of God should no longer only be held to you mentally. It's our responsibility as Christians to spread the holy ministry.
So as Christians, let's be more like Peter with the same intentions of fishing. Having the strength like David involving his faith to a certain situation, knowing that the battle is not ours. It is the Lord's. Gaining the same ambition as Paul after he accepted his conversion. She's thanking God for discernment because without it, we wouldn't know the difference between being real and being fake. But see, we have yet to evolve from the gold covered lies that we see. The whispers behind our ears persuading us to be attracted to the surface and not being concerned with what lies beneath.
So as we speak truth,
Knowledge,
faith,
hope,
and the love of God to our fellow brothers and sisters in Christ, let's seek true love and get on our job.